Good morning everyone, today we're bringing you another Pagani Design watch review. We're going to be looking at this watch takes a little bit of a look at the Black Bay Tudor. It follows the same sort of style as that, so we're going to have a look at that now. Before we actually look at that though, let's have a look at the box. So the box is a very bog standard Pagani Design style box with this reflective logo on the top and this cardboard outside cover, simple folding lid, all that sort of fashion. So let's have a look inside. Initial contents of the box, we've just got a little watch cleaner, nice little cushion just to sit on top of that watch when packaging, and guarantee card and stuff like that. The main thing we're interested in is the actual watch itself. So let's take that out and have a little look. So here we go guys, this is the Pagani Design 1671, also known as the, it's nicknamed by some as the Black Bay. It's 42mm in case diameter with roughly a 15mm case thickness. This is according to online specs. So watch retails just over £100, so you can probably get it for £100 elsewhere, but on Amazon it's sold for £122. Watch weighs around about 160 grams, but it feels more than that just by the style of it. Just feels more. So we can get that off so we can show you without that sticker on. So going down to the face, we've got a full plain black style casing, of actual face inside the casing, with an old-fashioned style loom increment system and hands. So the hands follow the same sort of style as the Tudor brand, with that little square sort of at the 45-degree angle sitting inside the actual hand itself. And same goes for the actual the second hand as well. A nice long second hand following the same sort of old-fashioned style loom, and the same with the actual minute hand as well. So this watch is waterproof to 100 meters, as you can see on the face there. You might be able to see that. Operates on a full automatic movement. The movement itself is an NH34 movement, very, very common of the Pagani Design brand. We've also got a synthetic sapphire a synthetic sapphire flat glass on top there as well. Coming out to the bezel, we've got a sort of a burgundy / wine red old style number system on here. So if you were to look at an old-fashioned Rolex, say 2010, and compare it to 2023, you'd see the numbers look a little bit different on the bezel. The numbers in the older models look a little bit thinner and just smaller as well. So that's the sort of style they're going for on this watch. You've even got a luminous little bubble on top here where it meets the 12. So yes, it's a nice shiny reflective burgundy style bezel going on there. Inside the casing, inside the actual face, there's no actual markings or anything like that, just a plain finish inside there. Around the casing, we got a full stainless 316, or actually no, I think it's 904. I'm not too sure, it didn't say. We've got a full stainless steel finish going on here with a lined effect to it. That's consistent going around the entire watch. Coming around to the actual crown, we've got a little cover on that there. We've got a nice finish on that crown there. Let's have a little look, screw it out and have a look, see how it plays. Hands themselves are a little bit flimsy when you move them, but it's only sort of £100 watch. It's not really known for quality. Pagani Design aren't known for their crowns, but it has got a good clicking down movement as well. So that's the face. Let's go around the back and have a look at the back. So full transparent back plate at the back there, with that full water resistance quota on the side. Nice large markings as well as the Pagani Design logo. The back plate itself is a full transparent back plate, so you can see the skeleton movement going on there, the NH34 movement. Coming out to the strap. The strap itself follows like a cheaper style design compared to an oyster perpetual strap that you might see on sort of Air King Rolexes and Datejust and stuff like that. Yeah, follows that sort of style with a one-tone effect in terms of the finish of the metal. So when I say one-tone, I mean most oyster perpetual straps on Rolexes and stuff like that, they have a, I think it's a chrome middle part and a lined outside part. For this one, it's fully lined going across both sections of the link. So you've got the centerpiece and the outside pieces. They would have a two-tone finish on other watches, but this one has a plain line finish throughout. Coming down to the clasp, you've got a full Pagani Design printed clasp going here, double fold over